Hello all. Another beautiful day here in California. It's in the 50s. We were supposed to have sort of like this rain that comes around this time of the year. It'll just evolve, right? It'll evolve out in the Pacific Ocean just offshore and it'll come right in. It's really hard to predict. That's what we got now. We've got one of those sort of coming in now, but it's not really turning into anything, and the air is still dry. My throat is hurting. People's hands are getting cuts all over them from being so dry this year. But that's not... Why did the screen turn over? It's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about job loss around the world due to automation. It's coming very quickly. Now, my last video, linked down below, rodj.k gave me a message about the text screens that I use in between the video clips to kind of break up the videos. He wants them longer so that you can read them without having to stop the computer. The problem with that is that I don't have that luxury of putting that much time into a video. It just, it would take me 12 hours to upload a video that long. I have about 5 to 7 minute videos. A 7-minute video can take 12 hours to upload from San Francisco. Yeah, the king of tech. The king of tech comes through not. So what I do is on a PC, I just use the space bar. If you blow up the screen to full size, you can turn the video on and off with the space bar. It's very quick. You can just, when you see my text messages, just hit that space bar and read it, and then just hit it and it'll continue. It's the easiest way to do it with a PC, desktop kind of thing. I don't know how you do it with a phone or a Mac. But I will increase them a little bit. There's a fine science where people will say that they're bored with how long the text boxes are, and help anybody else that doesn't know that you can just push the space bar for the play and unplay if you blow up the screen all the way. Otherwise it doesn't always work. It works about 20% of the time. What do you expect? It's Google, man. Okay, so there was a study done to find out how many people are going to lose their jobs in the next 100 years due to automation. And this is what they came up with in the way they came up with it. It's their doing, not mine. Okay, the UK, the Queen's government, will see basically 15 million job losses. About half their workforce will lose their job in 100 years. I think it'll be a lot closer than that. India will see a 69% loss. China, a 77% loss. Ethiopia, an 85% loss. And the US, 47% loss. Now, I have a couple of videos down below that I want you to go watch. Very important for this video to make sense. But automation, people, and AI is changing day by day rapidly now. Soon AI will be used in engineering programs and you'll see huge advances in all kinds of tech. Now, I don't have any problem with all these new advances and all, but the problem is that when you automate a factory, you can really pump out the stuff, such as China's doing nowadays. And they're just using up a ton of raw materials, and we're just wasting our planet by doing this. So automated factories are actually a negative, both for job creation but for the environment as well. Our world doesn't need automated factories that pump out millions and millions of products a day. And some of this stuff won't get sold, and you know where it ends up? Yeah, in the landfill, at the dump. I literally saw at one time here in San Francisco probably 500 grand pianos being thrown in the dump. It just made me sick, absolutely sick. But humans have no trouble with just out to the dump it all goes. So one video is very short. Just shows you the progression of this mad dog automated military machine and how they've improved it now. Joy. The other one is an old Star Trek episode. It's not the whole episode, it's just a clip showing what the future, the very near future, is going to look like. It already looks like this in parts of San Francisco and other big cities here in the US. So go have a look at those two videos. And one more thing. I was talking to somebody who said that the North Bay here in San Francisco, Bay Area, is suffering under huge booms. Now, we were hearing those huge booms last summer. I even got some of them in the video, but we haven't heard any here yet, and I've been listening for them for some time, so I'll let you know on the what's causing the large booms. And one other quick thing, there's been a release of UFO information from the US government. Quite interesting. If I can find anything, I'll give you a link on that. But one of the videos they show is quite interesting indeed. We may not be alone after all. This whole thing could be an illusion. We could be the illusion looking out of the fish tank. Alright guys, go have a look at those videos, and I certainly do appreciate the new subscribers, the new comments, the ups and the downs, and until next time.